Beautiful, thank you. Okay, 3.
What a wonderful crowd. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome, welcome, welcome to all of you. I'm Leslie Shreve. I chair the Women's Committee for SAG-AFTRA. Yes! And I am proud to say that our wonderful union has provided support for women in all of our industries, and especially to the Women in the Arts and Media Coalition for over 2 decades. Thank you, SAG-AFTRA. I'm telling you, women are respected here. In fact, joining us tonight is pretty much most of our executive committee, and we've got 3 leaders at the top. We have Liz Zazzy. Hey, Liz. We have Maureen Donnelly. Also from the Motion Picture Player Welfares Committee. And we have our local New York president, who also just happens to be at the top nationally. She's our executive vice president for SAG-AFTRA nationally, our wonderful Rebecca Damon. There she is. Right. Come in here. They all join me in welcoming all of you here to our beautiful SAG-AFTRA headquarters. And it is now with my other hat as a coalition special advisor and past president that I am so thrilled to introduce you to our co-presidents. From SAG-AFTRA, Avis Boone, my co-chair. Yeah. And from the League of Professional Theater Women and about 6 million other organizations, Shellen Lubin.
Hi, everyone, and welcome.
We are so glad you are all here with us tonight. This is a pretty incredible celebration. If you guys want to come out this way, you'll see a lot more. Sure. Okay, sure. Okay, most of the people here know this.
Oh, you can't see my face?
Most of the people here know this, but a few of you may not know that you probably are already a member of the Women in the Arts and Media Coalition. If you are a member of any of our member organizations or our affiliate organizations or our academic affiliate, SVA, you are a member of the coalition, and they pay the dues and you get all the benefits. Like tonight. Oh, I switched it to you. Go you take that. I took her line. She'll take mine.
For 25 years, the Women in the Arts and Media Coalition, Inc. has been harnessing the power of our member organizations to address issues of concern to women in our industry.
If I get this one. The coalition connects individuals and entire organizations to share information, sponsor events, and nurture the voices and visions of women.
And we have 2 signature events. One is this event, VintAge, celebrating the work and image of older women.
The other is the Collaboration Award. Oh, wait, was this an older woman thing?
Yes. Yeah, we got to work on that.
Okay. Sorry, I missed a cue, guys.
Go ahead.
You can have experience without age and age without experience, and let's be real. Anyway, the other is the Collaboration Awards, which celebrates women working with women. Applications are being accepted right now. You can find out about it on our website. Please apply with any new arts or media project that has at its helm at least 2 different women from 2 different disciplines and from 2 different of our member organizations. And you can find out more on our website. There's also sign-up sheets if you're not on our mailing list, which also gives you a lot of information about the coalition. There are also cards, but the cards are slightly out of date. We have to redo them. We don't have our newest organizations on there, and a couple are not around anymore. So, but the page, if you take the page from where the poster is for everybody to sign, have you all seen that, where the poster is? If you take one of those pages, it's got the most current information.
And now we've added a new award, the Yvonne Curry Student Collaboration Award. And this is for students of our academic affiliates, currently the School of Visual Arts, Film, and Animation Department.
So, if any of you didn't see, this is Yvonne Curry over here, past president of the coalition, who is going to be sponsoring the Student Collaboration Award. So, a NYWIFT member. And a SDC.
And
right.
sag-aftra.
Next October, we will be presenting both these awards the same night as we present our first acclaimed collaboration award to playwright Paula Vogel, director Rebecca Teichman, and producer Daryl Roth for their recent Broadway production of Indecent.
And we are so proud of how much the coalition has grown and how much is growing. So thank you guys for coming out and learning about the coalition. We appreciate that.
And please feel free to ask us any questions about it. We're working for and supporting change. We're adapting to the unexpected changes and resisting the backlash in our industry and in our world. Our task is greater now.
And we want to acknowledge the incredible and hardworking folk who run the coalition. So I would like for all our board members to raise their hands, show yourselves, reveal yourselves.
Our past, yeah, that includes our special advisors, absolutely. Our past presidents, we have a few past presidents here. And past organization reps. I know we've got a number of them here too. In fact, Cindy Cooper over here started the Collaboration Award. So.
And tonight we want to give special thanks to our executive producer representing SAG-AFTRA on our board, Leslie Shreve.
And one more special thanks to our newest VP, a role that never existed before, and she's changing the organization through it. Our new VP of Development from WICI, New York Women in Communications, Beth Ellen Keys.
And tonight would not have been possible without both these ladies.
And without our amazing sponsors and producing partners. So we're going to list some of them quickly.
So SAG-AFTRA, who has provided this beautiful space for us. Yay. And so I want to give special thanks to Jeffrey Bennett, Adam Moore, Maura Walker, Alexis Creer, Mario Emma, and Michael King. And our officers here, Maureen Donnelly and Liz Zazzi.
And New York local president, Rebecca Damon.
And our New York local president, Rebecca Damon.
AMC We TV, thank you. Rosie Pisani and Christine Bregan. The School of Visual Arts, Film, and Animation Department. Thank you, Reeves Lehman.
And Kaufman Astoria Studios, Deluxe.
New York Women in Communications. Thank you, Maria Ungaro, Emily Brockstein, and our very own Fortuna Calvo Roth.
And of course, New York Women in Film and Television, so well represented by all of you here tonight to celebrate Terry.
The Lambs Foundation. Thank you, Mark Barron and Peter Kingsley. Women Make Movies. Thank you, Deborah Zimmerman and Barbara Gamashi.
Martha Richards and Women Arts. New York Production Alliance, thank you, Mike Jackman.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now, unfortunately, she couldn't be with us tonight because her health is not the best, but I want to tell you a little bit about the person who this award is named for, Elsa Rael. Elsa has lived a life dedicated to art, to women, and to advocacy, particularly for women aging in this industry. She herself became a playwright and lyricist when her children were grown, and always felt that mentoring, particularly for women, shouldn't be restricted to young women. She advocated, as she called it, mentor a mama. When she won a CAPS grant, she took the money she won and used it to give the money to other people to produce a festival with Joe Papp at the Public Theater called POW, that is Professional Older Women's Theater, featuring all plays with major roles for women over the age of 40. When Elsa became a member of the League of Professional Theater Women, she and a few others, including Lenore DeKoven, who is here tonight. Where's Lenore? There she is. And Dorothy Olam, who unfortunately also couldn't be with us tonight, but wanted to. They decided to bring together the women of all the unions, guilds, and associations in our industries for networking and advocacy to try to effect change. And they created what was then called the New York Coalition of Professional Women in the Arts and Media, but now that's what we're here with, the Women in the Arts and Media Coalition. And this is what we've become, and we're growing bigger and stronger and making more change all the time. Elsa is still our corporate secretary and the longest, hardest working member of the coalition board. And so we named this Vintage Award in honor of her, Elsa Rael.
And now we present the second Elsa Rael Vintage Award for Advocacy for Women in the Arts and Media as they age to the incredible Terry Lawler.
We have way more to say before she comes out.
Terry has been the executive director of New York Women in Film and Television since 1997. NYWIFT advocates for equality in the moving image industry and supports women in every stage of their careers. As a preeminent entertainment industry association for women in New York, NYWIFT energizes women by illuminating their achievements, presenting training and professional development programs, and awarding scholarships and grants, including the Ravenel Foundation grant for second-time women filmmakers over 40.
NYWIFT produces professional development seminars, panels, and workshops which touch on a wide variety of topics and help to create a supportive community of peers, many of which are here tonight, or a good sampling of which are here tonight. One of those programs, From Script to Pre-Production, is a 6-month project which has included many women over the age of 40. And Swan Day, which we celebrate together every year at SVA, the annual Support Women Artists Now Day in March. Sometimes we even have its founder there who wanted to be here tonight and sends her love, Jan Lisa Hutner. And sometimes even with Martha Richards of Women Arts, who also wished she could be here tonight. And she's the one who brought Swan Day worldwide and also contributed to tonight.
And now, funded by Meryl Streep and Oprah Winfrey, NYWIFT helms the Writers Lab, the only program of its kind to provide script development exclusively for women writers over the age of 40. In 2015, NYWIFT partnered with Iris, a collective of women filmmakers, to change the narrative and promote the lost voices of mature women. This annual program presents an intensive 4-day script development retreat with acclaimed female mentors to prepare for the next stage of production. Participants have gone on to great successes. In fact, Visual Chimes' Bring Back the Girl went on to receive the Motion Picture Academy's prestigious Nicholl Fellowship in Screenwriting.
I just realized those acclaimed female mentors, some of them are mentoring a mama. But Terry does even more than that. She's the vice president of the New York Production Alliance and serves on the board of directors of the Katadin Foundation. She has been a media consultant for foundations and nonprofit groups, including the MacArthur Foundation. She was director of development and production at Women Make Movies, national director of film and video makers services at the American Film Institute, and a production executive on several network television specials and award-winning documentaries.
And she is.
We love her.
And she is always working for the benefit of women in the film and television industries, with a special place in her heart for their careers over a full lifespan.
And so we have a special place in our hearts for her,
Terry
Lawler.
Congratulations.
on, do one more.
One more, hold on. And you look here.
And then look at Avis' phone.
Look over here.
Okay.
And now you get to say something.
You get to say something.
Look at it again.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see, which one? I guess this one. Thank you all for being here tonight. I'm so honored and pleased to accept this award, and I'm so grateful that you all showed up. That's amazing. Thank you to Leslie, Shellen, Beth Allen, and Avis for your hard work and the entire coalition. Thank you to SAG-AFTRA for hosting us in your beautiful home. And thank you to all my friends whose companies sponsored this event. That was very nice of you. Thank you. I especially want to thank Alexis Alexanian. Where is she? Where is she? Ah, I see her. Okay. She jumped right in and represented me and NYWIFT in this endeavor, and Alexis deserves more thanks from me for working so hard as the chair of the NYWIFT board for the last 5 years. And I thank her for her sage advice and support during thick and thin, and for being my friend. Thank you, Alexis. Now, NYWIFT is a fabulous organization. As you heard, the preeminent industry organization for women in New York City. We were working on rewriting our mission statement a couple of weeks ago, and we found a way to put the word preeminent in it. We are preeminent, right? Well, and why? Well, I did have something to do with it.
Yes, you did.
It's the blackout. NYWIFT. The night that NYWIFT was formed, it was the night of the 1977 New York City blackout. Yes, it was. That's true. I'll just go on if that's okay with you. I can see at least. It's 16-point type. When I was preparing this speech, I decided that I wasn't going to do the thing that women always do. In general, we don't brag about ourselves enough. We don't tell the world about our accomplishments without qualifying them with saying things like, well, we all did it. Well, we did all do it, but I had a lot to do with it. By the way, as I was writing this, I asked our community engagement coordinator, Katie Chambers, who's here somewhere. Oh.
She's videotaping.
I asked Katie if this idea to brag about my accomplishments seemed immodest, and she said, so you see I had to get permission from somebody. But she said go for it, so here goes. Since I joined NYWIFT as executive director, the membership has almost quadrupled, the budget has tripled, and our membership has diversified so that racially it reflects the diversity of the city of New York. We have also diversified the occupations in the industry that we represent. Once a large majority of our members were producers and directors. Now we have hundreds of DPs, makeup artists, script supervisors, electricians, grips, and even actors. In addition to the Writers Lab and From Script to Pre-Production, other flagship programs have been initiated under my watch, including the Immigrant Screening Series, Designing Women, the Fund for Women Filmmakers, and now a Muse Awards targeted specifically for a woman director. I am proud of these accomplishments, and I'm only a little embarrassed to say so. NYWIFT is celebrating its 40th anniversary. I am grateful to the now 178 women who served as NYWIFT board members, including Lenore DeKoven, one of our co-founders. And also the 11 women who have been board presidents over the last 40 years, and the numerous staff members and corporate partners who have served and supported us. We could have not gotten here without you. The current NYWIFT staff is beyond excellent and make my job a pleasure. Thank you. Thank you, Duana, Katie, Victoria, Kinna, Esmani, Ashley, and Cheryl. By the way, when I got the job, there were only 3 people on the staff. And thank you to the current NYWIFT board who are seizing this moment to double down on our advocacy for women. We believe that we may be at a tipping point right now and that finally a safe workplace for women in the industry, equal opportunity, compensation, and recognition may be in sight. Thanks, everyone.
Terry, I also want you to know that one of the things from tonight is that we are giving a $500 donation to the Film Preservation Fund in your honor.
Let me just mention the film that's being shown in the other room is a film that we preserved with our New York Women in Film and Television's Women's Film Preservation Fund. It's called Mixed Pats. It's by Alice Guy Blanchet, the first woman director. It's really funny, and you should take a look at it. And narrative film director. The first narrative film director. No, second woman. Second narrative. All right, that's a debate.
And you should also check out the slideshow in this room, which is amazing pictures that have been put together in a whole montage of so many different NYWIFT events, and Terry at all different ages and hairstyles and all kinds of things.
So we're wrapping up, but hopefully you guys are having a really good time, so we're going to wrap this up so you can go back and enjoy and imbibe some more. So, but first I want to thank our sponsors for the evening that gave us the raffle prizes. So one of the raffle prizes is the Fuji Film Instax camera, and it actually prints a picture out. You know, I'm not going to say the other name, but it actually creates and it prints out. And I want to thank the sponsors on behalf of B&H Photo. So they're very good. So thank you.
So what, people have to put their business card in?
So I'll do that part.
Okay,
great.
We're going to have the
Did
raffle
everybody
now.
get their business card into the raffle? Well,
Okay.
if you want to, you better do it now. While I'm talking, okay? Because we also hope that you'll want to learn more about some of our member orgs and the coalition itself. Sign up if you want to be on our mailing list, or just hand one of us your business card and we'll take care of it. And if you're interested in becoming more involved with the coalition as a volunteer, in person or online, or even an organization rep on our board, talk to us. And now it's time for a huge group photo. It's time for Leslie to take over.
Okay. Oh, what a wonderful group, huh? I would like to bring the Dramatist Guild Holly Harms, who did our Under the Gun presentation, Conversations Across America at SVA, who has all the cards, everybody in here. And I would like to call up Lenore DeKoven. Come on up here. Terry Lawler, come stand here. Yeah, right. And Simone Perot, the current president. So we've got the starting and we've got the current president here for this, right? Right. Now, do you dare pick the card, Terry?
Mary Ellen Holden.
Oh.
Mary Ellen?
C. Jane.
Oh, from C. Jane. Oh, where is she?
Oh, yeah, I saw her.
Oh, how embarrassing for her.
Went home.
Mary Ellen Holden. Mary Ellen Holden.
Please come to the front.
If you're in the bathroom, you'll be so sorry. Oh.
Maybe she went home.
Melanie Sutherland.
Melanie! Oh! A past president of the coalition, too. Come on up here. Yeah. How fabulous! Ah!
Well deserved.
And then one there.
Yeah. Isn't one with Terry? Right. Yeah. We're going to do that. Yeah. Okay. Stay here because we're going to. Right, yeah.
Yeah, smoke. Wait till they're finished taking it.
Okay.
Okay, and we have another one.
Do we have another one? Oh, but wait, there's more. One more. Ooh. How about Lenore DeKoven pick this one? Where are you, Holly? Oh, Holly Harms.
We need the bowl.
Okay. Here she is.
There we go, right here.
Audrey Pass.
Audrey Pass.
Does Audrey pass?
Audrey Pass. Oh, well. I'm going to make, you can come out.
I'm going to come out.
Thank you, Donnie.
It's like 6